I'm going to start this video. What's up, guys? This is the first round of the Champions Cup. Velus and Pegv are going to start this off fighting for the last spot in the big 1K tournament. So if you guys are ready, let's do this. Boom. Both of you are still doing your placements. What? I understand Hunt Buff was yesterday, but come on, guys.
It's cool because you can see there's silver and bronze even though they're in placement.
Pegv, are you trolling? Oh, okay, so here it is. Okay. Is that a respect Rima ban? Do we understand? Does Velus play the most OP Rima in the game?
I'm confused.
Okay, so we got a Rylot and an SSB ban. Now, typically, one of the things you see when people first pick Rylot, right, is you see a Falconeer Quarry pick as well. Because right now, Velus can just pick Falconeer Quarry to actually kind of almost counter both of those, right? But we do see the early Rowana pick up.
Yeah, that's the one issue with drafting SSB early is if you don't have an answer to this Rowana, it's pretty much just trading like a man, right?
Yep. So we see a Bazaar come out. So right now, Pegv, very, very aggressive play, right? You've got the Bazaar, you've got the Fire Litica, actually. This is somebody that I actually really like seeing, right? A lot of people don't run her, but like, I used to run her a lot back in the day, and she can just lock people down like crazy. Now, we do see the Tempest Cern come out for Velus, which was actually one of Velus's favorite go-to picks. Tempest Cern recently, disgustingly good. We also see the Assassin Sit-In. I think the Assassin sits there to counter the Bazaar and the Fire Litica?
Yeah, the Fire Litica.
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay.
I really like the T-Cern pick here. She's like super strong right now. Like probably the best ML4, I would say.
Absolutely. Now, oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Don't screen snipe. But it's really tough right here because it's like, what do you have from Pegv? Very aggressive. So we see the Bazaar and the Rowana ban. Now, you had to ban the Rowana, right? Otherwise, he was in very, very big trouble.
I do see that to take the turn.
Yeah.
Decent margin, actually.
So we see the... Oh, wow. Okay, so that Fire Litica just got deleted.
Yeah, she was just a sacrifice.
I was a little disappointing because I wanted to see something come from that, but okay. I don't know if the Rylot into the Alencia was the best play there. Alencias are notoriously thick, right?
No dodge, Rylot!
No dodge, Rylot. That is a dead SSB, and that is a dead. Okay, is this a lifesteal Rylot? Is this a?
That round's dead.
It is. This Rylot is super dead.
Yeah.
That is okay. So that was the first match. So that took about 45 seconds.
In that scenario, you have to let the Rowana through and ban the Ace.
You really do.
I was keeping quiet, but you can fight Rowana with SSB when you have squishy units on the other team. But this was just, he was so screwed. I don't know.
All right, so that was, okay, so we're going to update this. And then Velus will move on. So Velus is going to end up going up against Big Smo in the next round. But do we have Liminal and New Yorker in here? We have Liminal. We do not have New Yorker at the moment.
My throne, my land is threatened.
New Yorker's probably still sleeping too.
The room. Moozy. It's called Champions Cup. refresh a bit. Let me see if we have New Yorker in here. But I completely agree with you. I think that leaving the Rowana up would have been the best option. Getting rid of that that Assassin Sid, and then just like locking everything down with the Fire Litica.
Yeah,
and
she puts unbuffable as well, does she
right.
not? Or unhealable.
Unhealable, yes.
Yeah, so that locks down the Rowana. So that was a good pick into the Rowana, and he had the thought right. I was thinking he was just going to leave it and get rid of the Acid, but he made a different choice.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to speed contest Acids right now. Like, well-built Acids are pushing 300 speed. So, like, even like Fire Litica, high base speed, but I don't think it's a safe bet.
No. Are we gonna have to skip them and come back?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Minty and Howie, and then see where if New Yorker rolls through. So we'll do Minty and we will do Howie. Okay, so we got Howie. We'll put in Howie. Is Minty in here? Minty is not in here.
He's opening the game right now, he said.
Okay. So we'll give them a hot minute to hop in here. Minty, what are you doing, man? 2 o'clock, guys. 2 o'clock, boys. But
I think I'm gonna have to terminate that contract that we made yesterday when I drafted you for the 5v5. I'm gonna be looking for a new member soon.
I may have helped screw this up because last night I was saying it was at 2 p.m. Central.
Oh.
So I may have hurt this a little bit.
Rip.
Actually.
Rip Arenos. This is all Deity's fault.
Most people are here already, but I may have screwed up 1 or 2 people. Not gonna lie. So we gotta be kind of careful.
Anybody who is in the tournament, by the way, the information is in the Discord chat. So just hop in there. Anybody who is looking for it, just send them there. I posted it up a little bit ago. We could put Peg V in against Howie while we wait for Minty, but it'd probably be another. Would it be another 45-second game? Peg V. I don't know. But no, I definitely did like that. It was very, very aggressive. I do think that it could have went a completely different way had that Fire Litica outsped. I was looking forward to seeing that, because like I said, like Fire Litica, I really enjoyed Fire Litica when I was playing her. I know that Kaz also does Kaz plays Fire Litica sometimes, right? Or did at one point?
He just started, or he just rebuilt her. He used to play her quite a bit.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, so now we have Howie versus Minty. So we are going to go when you boys are ready. This is going to be the second match. Let's see what we get out of this one. Now, Minty, definitely a streamer, so it'll be interesting to see if Minty's strats are known.
If he drafts what I saw him draft last time I was streaming, I'm pretty sure Howie just wins, but
well, we see the 8-Tywin FCC bans. So this is actually very, very common, especially up in Legend, right? Both of these units very, very super oppressive, especially 8-Tywin these days.
We do see the Rylet. Do you think we're going to see just the Rylet Flurry, or is it just kind of to prevent Minty from getting both edgy boys?
Well, I mean, it'll be interesting to see here. So we see the Charles tease from Howie, right? We could see a Flurry. I don't know though what we're looking at here. We're seeing a Rowana.
A raw Rowana?
Wait, hold on. Wasn't
that
what Deity? Howie was the one who said that his go-to pick was Rowana, right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, you're right.
Do we see a counter Celestine healer Rowana? I actually have seen that ran, right? Oh, a Broman and a Spectenny pickup. Now, here's one of the problems with Spectenny, right? Is now Howie either has to ban Spectenny or draft Reach, right? Because otherwise, Spectre Tenebria is going to just roll all over him. He does pick up some Reach in Kayron. So, Kayron definitely strong, right? We also have a Basar. Now, the problem is on that other team, you've got Broman, you've got Arby, now you have Briar Witch Assyria, you have Spectre Tenebria. Now, I know a lot of people in chat are going to be like, oh, Briar Witch Assyria. Ooh, and a Mooey pickup.
I like Mooey.
I love the Mooey pickup here. The thing is if Minty bans Rylet, ooh. Oh man, you guys are so fast. Stop banning so fast. I mean, we knew Arby was gonna be a ban, right? But
yeah, give us at least 10 seconds. Don't ban until there's 20 seconds left on the timer.
Calm down.
Everyone else that's in the tourney, please.
But I like the ML Rin pickup too, because now, well, the problem is though with the ML Rin pickup is sure you're gonna give yourself debuff immunity and you can steal buffs, right? But so we do see the Rylet and the Arby ban.
He lets the Broman through.
He lets the Broman through. There is so much strip on that other team. There's so much strip. Oh, the Broman goes first. Uh-oh.
The ML Rin was a debate.
The ML Rin was maybe. What if it's just like a mid-speed bruiser ML Rin? I mean, still, I don't know, man. Here comes the Soulburn Broman. Here comes the silence. It only hits 2 people though, but debuff immunity is you got to silence on the Kayron. That's actually toxic, and the Kayron's going first too. Oh, double basket. Does he just win for free? Almost. Oh my goodness, that is so much damage. Does he just?
I actually think he just wins, right?
Does he just win for free off of a basket? We were completely debated here because you get a second turn. He stuns Mooey here.
Yep.
He stuns. He wins for free. Oh, and an RNL. A Basar pushback.
Yeah.
It's looking kind of doomed.
That is looking very doomed.
Broman either wins you the game or loses you the game.
Yeah, for serious. Like the thing is though, is like if he would have gotten like an Abyssal Crown stun with the Kayron, yeah, I don't think there's not much that Minty can do here. Unfortunately, it does look like Minty is going to be out of Team Washed Up Platypi for the other tourney.
I am currently looking for one member for the Sky King tourney. It looks like my member's a little defective. He's inting.
Minty Inty 3K. Yeah, and then Howie just cleans up right here. Yeah. You know, the Rowana pick was a little questionable, but obviously it worked out. Sure, she didn't really do much there, but Howie's going to move on.
Minty is your Broman Molid on its S3. I gotta know.
Do we? Yeah. It is. Okay. That's the problem though with Broman, right? Is it's not a 100%. So it is very, very rough because you are just waiting for it, right? We do not have New Yorker yet. We do not have War Champs either.
So we might have to make a switch or something?
Yes. So let's go to... We'll go to Verdil and Niltark. I know that we have the two of them in here, so we're gonna put them in, and if the rest of the people do not make it in here by the time we get past the first round, well, they can blame Deity for telling them the incorrect time on why they got bypassed.
I don't think they were even there yesterday, so if they try to blame it on me,
they can do it anyways. It's perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine with it. Okay, so we have Viridal V. Am I saying that incorrectly? I'm probably saying that very poorly.
Verdi LV.
Fair enough. Up against Niltark. Now I know Niltark. I've fought Niltark plenty of times in the ladder, so we're gonna see what we get here. Niltark, what are you? So we got silver versus gold. People in gold right now, sweaty players.
Yeah, they're scary players.
So we got the Falconeer Clary ban and we got the Flitica ban. I've actually noticed like people pre-banning Falconeer Clary into Rylet. That is actually what I expected there. Usually if you're going to ban a Falconeer Clary, right, it's going to be a Rylet first pick or a Rylet early pick. We go into a Crow, so get a bit defensive here. Verdi is doing the FCC Alencia Bruiser pick. Now, the one thing that I'm kind of confused about here is typically you don't pick DN into an already established Alencia, right?
Yeah, that's a little strange.
Little bit of a counter pick there. I was almost hyped for that Captain Ricorous. I would have loved to see that. Now, this is something I don't see very often anymore, and that's A-Ravi. And A-Ravi has actually fallen off quite a bit in RTA, just because she doesn't bring as much to the team, right? As some other single targets.
Selfish unit.
She's
an
selfish.
Extremely selfish unit. But when she pops off, she pops off.
Yeah, I was exactly gonna say just that. When she pops off, she can just absolutely decimate things. Now, also depends, is she on a speed set? Is she on a counter set? Completely different play styles and very different. Please, Verdi, if you pick Captain Ricorous, you will be my favorite person in this tournament. Captain Ricorous actually very, very strong against Rylet, right? So we see the Charles pick, and I got the ban thing in time this time around.
They still banned instantly.
They still banned instantly. I have to be a lot quicker with the finger. Okay, so we see a Crow and a DN ban. Now, both of those units actually toxic and make the games go to Frenzy 27. The problem is, though, you have Charles, SSB, and Alencia on Verdi's team. Now, Charles is one of two extremes. Charles either pops off real crazy, or Charles stands there and watches your entire team die. Holy crap, that Ravi is so slow, though.
That might be a 30k HP.
It's got to be the slow, I'm assuming counter set, right?
It's got to be counter set, 100%. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Or it was just an absolute debate, and Niltark completely forgot that he ungeared it for something.
Yeah, he just did 5k, and it's not even off the bar.
Okay.
I want to see this thing's HP.
All right. We're going to see an A-Ravi solo game.
Here comes the Arby.
Here comes some Arby. Arby didn't get greater basket, though. And he's going into defense buff. That Arby just tickled that SSB. So that A-Ravi's actually looking really, I mean, that's a lot of damage that's come into that A-Ravi, right? But she is about half life, so it'll be interesting to see when she's coming back around, because the problem is, right, is SSB is going to go before the A-Ravi.
Yeah,
if she lands unbuffable, unhealable on that Ravi, I'm pretty sure that's game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it is a lifesteal Rylet, so that could definitely be the turning
that is.
point.
Oh no, is that a high effect resist? counter
It has a
A-Rod.
counter.
Okay, it does have a counter.
Okay.
Okay. Now we get to see how many. Well, Charles literally lapped this A-Ravi. Okay, so FCC's dead from the Riley.
That's actually the worst case scenario, right?
Right, because everybody else had skill.
five.
Yes, skill nullifier was on everybody else. Although Rylet just disappeared off of a miss. Okay,
He needed to keep the FCC alive to revive something.
20k here. Okay, so we hit the SSB. The problem here, though, is that I don't know that he's got to get a lot of counter attacks, right? Charles is going to S1, S2. He does have miss. Unfortunately, Charles, doing Charles things, literally didn't miss any of those. So Verdi is going to move on. That's the problem. Charles, he either pops off or does nothing, and Verdi's Charles just deleted that Rylet and popped off through miss debuff. Charles just doing Charles things, right? So Verdi is going to move forward. That was a pretty good match, though. That's the problem, though, with slow counter attack sets, right? It's one of the reasons why I kind of moved away from the slow counter attack, is that if you're not getting hit, you're not countering. And the problem too is that you can just be ignored because you're not getting natural turns. You're not a threat. So definitely was a little bit rough there. So I'm gonna put Verdi will move on into the next round against Booty Pop. We've got Mason, and I believe we have Joseph Joestar in here. Let's take a look. We do. So let's put these guys in here. Also, I had the wrong names up the entire time.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of Charles from here on out. There's a couple matches, especially round 2. We're going to see a lot of them.
Yeah, that SSB also did a lot of damage.
That SSB did do quite a bit of damage, yes. So we are going down here to these two. Let me switch their sides so that my thing looks good. It's all about the aesthetics, right? So we are going to have these two going through. We do have War Champs in here, so we'll go to that. We'll go back to that one after this. But here we go. I know Joseph Joestar has beaten me first round in other tournaments, and I believe he was the one who drafted maybe the Vivian that I didn't have my FCC Mullet for. I would have to go back and check
I can
it.
recall that tournament.
That was that I instantly went and finished Mulgore in that FCCS one immediately after that. Do not rely on a 90% chance. So we see the Ruel and the Arby ban. Very typical. A lot of people who don't have Arby are going to ban Arby. I have Arby. I still ban Arby.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Mason has them.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't want to deal with it.
Exactly, because the problem is if you don't get first pick Arby, then you have to deal with Arby. Ooh, Fire CC.
That's a cool pick.
I like this pick. Not many people run Fire CC, but Shuffles. Ooh, and we see the blue rose, but
Yeah,
a blue rose into a Basar. That's a very weird pickup. Typically, when you see a blue rose, you think Cheat Fleet, Bruiser Cleave, right? And usually the rose is picked up after like 2 of the more prominent bruisers. So it's interesting to see the Basar pickup alongside of Blue Rose, but Blue Rose is very, very good in general, just for CR pushing, for mitigation, for just being overall very good. Now we see a very aggressive draft out of Mason. The A Tywin Kairon, very, very strong here as well. Now the problem is we don't know if he's gonna need some strip, right?
Is he dizzy cleaving him?
I think this might be that.
I think it's a dizzy.
HP dizzy. You hear that
Dude.
Soul Burn skill 3 and
With
it's over.
attack buff from Rose.
Dude, if You got a Hufine as well. What is this draft? A pickup from the SSB, dude. I want to see.
I feel like
These are some very, very aggressive teams. Is this like just a straight full attack buff? Cleave. Okay, so who do you... Oh, man, this is rough. What is the last pick? This Joseph is just blowing my mind with these picks, right?
Yeah, and I think the DN pick is kind of indicating on who the Mason wants to ban, right? Because I don't think you ever want to pick that DN into a Bazaar of all things.
Ooh, and we get the...
last pick too.
We get the Alencia last pick. The problem is, though, is like Alencia into double fire, right? Now, at this point, you have Alencia, so you don't necessarily ban DN. You have Alencia and you have Bazaar. Both of those are...
I think you ban SSB.
I think you ban SSB, too.
Fire CC.
We see a Fire CC and a Alencia ban. That leaves open the Bazaar. Now, I wonder if the thinking here is that he's going to be able to take care of the SSB fast enough before those clapbacks. So that's a very fast Rose. Is this a damage Bazaar?
It's a damage...
It's a damage Dizzy.
Hell.
Is this also a damage Bazaar, though? So the Bazaar's there to strip, right?
Yeah,
for sure. He hits the K-Ron. He hits the K-Ron, though.
Unbuffable will be cleansed off.
Yeah.
It is,
these
but...
debuffs are about to...
Here comes... I want to see this damage. Oh, my goodness. Come on. How much are we doing here? Because we're going to get the clap back from the S2 here. Dude! That just dumpstered that K... Oh, my God. That is so much damage. He's gonna do this.
Another Elber's proc.
Another Elber's proc. It's what? Oh my God, that's so much damage. Does Hufine just wipe everybody?
Yeah, she's gonna push everyone up too.
She's gonna push. Oh my God, that's so much Hufine damage.
Yeah, Mason's not gonna get a turn.
He's not gonna get.
The DN just popped.
Everything just died, and he's gonna just push. Who's going to be able to push forward? Is he going to push Dizzy forward? Yeah, he gets rid of the defense. Dude, and then he's not going to get a turn because here comes more debuffs.
He gets it?
Blind's SSB. This is insane. Okay. What even is this? And the K-Ron isn't going to do anything. Does he have Crown? He's got the burn.
If that was Champions Trophy.
If that was Champions, he's got a Provoke too. Oh my God, that was insane. What even is that, dude? That was some amazing big brain plays. That might be, I don't know, you guys are gonna have to really come up with some like crazy drafts to top that fight for me. Like that was insane, Joseph. Like what? That was so crazy.
We saw it coming, but I did not think it would be that much damage.
I did not expect that Dizzy S3 to just instantly almost delete that K-Ron. Like that was crazy. Could you imagine though if that was a violin Dizzy? You just come through, delete the K-Ron and strip his immortality. That would have been just crazy. And if he would have banned the Tywin, the unbuffable would have been there.
Yeah.
And it would have just been gone. That was such a crazy match. Yes, awesome.
Yeah, looking back at it too, like I don't even think like you needed to ban the Fire CC there, right?
No.
Like, I don't think it would have mattered. Well, maybe he did it in case there's like an Orus or an Adam.
Or in case it was fast, so it was Bazaar missed.
Yeah. There was also no damage mitigation too, because it was the Elbrus on ML Tywin there.
True.
All right, so we're going to go back to the Moozy versus War Champs. Now, Moozy is the angriest player in all of Brazil. And War Champs, Platty did say that you choke in tournaments. So, let's see what these two...
Wait a second.
What these two bring to the table. Hey, I said that people said it, and then you agreed with me, Platty, so that's basically like you saying it as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So we see the Flitica and the Crow ban out of this. Now, Crow, super toxic, right? Picks up FCC.
Lots of Flitica bans, actually.
Lots?
We've seen a lot of
Yes.
Flitica.
Now, here's one that I like, is War Champ's going to go right into the Rylet pickup after... No, the DN pickup after the Falconeer Query. Now, Falconeer Query is actually a very strong first pick. Once you get up into, like, Legend level... Falconeer Query is almost a must pick, must ban. Now, Moozy picks up Rylet, which is a little interesting just because a lot of times you don't pick up your Rylet into a Falconeer Query unless you plan on banning Falconeer Query, right?
True.
Unless you have a way to deal with, or like if he picks up, like, let's say Reviver, maybe, but I don't like playing that that kind of, like, cat and mouse game.
I mean, I personally don't like leaving. Okay, and War Champs picks up yet another counter to the Rylet, because if you ban Falconeer Query, you still have to deal with the Dizzy S3, and if it's on a violin, you're just going to strip the evasion. Yeah. Not that evasion typically works in the first place, right? So yeah,
I like the T-Cern pickup here.
T-Cern,
I actually just like T-Cern as a unit right now in general.
Yeah,
like
T-Cern very strong. Very strong, very safe as well. And the problem is, especially like with very heavy debuff meta, right? Because you just shrug off those debuffs. Are we going to see a Sage Ball pick?
I hope we do.
I hope we do too.
That's strong.
The thing is,
he doesn't really fit this.
I don't know. We'll see. Interesting.
He's doing it.
He did it. The absolute angriest player in Brazil picks up the Sage Ball. Now, we do see an SSB here, right? A lot of AoE, so you almost have to give me 10 seconds. But, I mean, a Tyrant ban. You guys, come on. But
They're so fast.
They're so fast. They're ready. They're ready to go.
So depending on the speeds, right? Like this could force the Flurry Skill 3 into unfavorable target in the Sage Ball.
Yes, absolutely. Which I believe. Wait, hold on.
He's actually just faster, and
Is
that's
that...
a slow Flurry.
Everybody except for DN is asleep now. But DN can S2 to cleanse, yeah. But that did disrupt the Dizzy.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just saying, nobody has seen Sage Ball played until today. Now, does opt for the DNS3 here. I think, though, that actually was a pretty okay pick, because if he would have just S2'd, he would not have anti-crit buff. Not that it's going to work here, because anti-crit buff is an absolute meme, but as we can see, it's a 100% chance to not prevent a crit. That is a very thick Dizzy, though. That really didn't do too much here, but we're going to see how many debuffs we get here. So you have to S2 to get rid of this.
So something to notice too, if you were paying attention, the HP value of this Tempest Surin is actually pretty high. It's at like 11k HP.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the opposite of what you want, especially when drafting with FCC, to like keep her safe. So that's something to look out for.
Yeah, 100%. But sometimes you have to work with the gear that you're given, because I know my Tempest Surin is a little bit more on the chunky side, but that's because I just get a lot of bruiser gear. So right now, War Champs has not really been able to get off much. He does have the Falconeer Query S3. Unfortunately, this really isn't going to do much. You didn't get the provoke. Not only that, but he is going to get the evasion right back up, right? And I don't think that War Champs has the damage to out mitigate this team. Right now, very Moozy is very commanding. Also, I just really enjoy seeing the Sage Ball pick up here.
Misses the sleep though.
Yeah.
I wonder who Aros brings with his skill 2, because whoever he gives immunity,
I feel like it's
going to be
Dizzy.
pretty important.
Although he
just
opts for the S3 here. He did strip the evasion,
yeah,
100%.
he might get the Rylet almost dead.
Ooh, wow, that is a very, very high damage Falconeer Quarry. Wait, hold on. Is this the...
War Champs just turned it around.
Is this a DPS Falconeer Quarry? Is this... I've ran into this before. If we see an Elbrus or a counter attack, yes, I am. That hits so hard though. That's the thing, is everybody, like, what I was talking about before we started, right, is sometimes just having that, like, off the wall pick, right, is
it's normal,
huge.
baby. He just did 1900 to the Sage Ball.
That's
and he gets the 4-man
quad sleep right there.
And does T-Start have? She does have the skill
She
3 up.
does.
Rips it
So,
too.
it was also a lifesteal, if I remember.
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
So Dizzy can only S1. It will probably strip
Ooh,
it.
got a double stun. Although Ross is still silenced. Now, I don't necessarily know that going in on the T-Surin is the best option, right? Because, like, once you get her down past 70%, she's just going to cycle real fast and get stealth. Now, sure, he can pop her out of that stealth with the Dizzy, right? But now you're just forward and you have Greater Basket. I'm pretty sure Dizzy's just...
Oh, the dual attack.
Oh, the double attack. Dizzy's dead. I don't know here. So we're going to defense break. It brings DN in now. And this is actually really, really bad for War Champs, because now he really just does not have the reach. Ooh, the stun and the sleep on that. Wait, is that an Abyssal Crown?
Yeah.
Sage
Yeah, we just
Ball?
have not seen any procs. We saw the first Alexis proc too recently from that.
Yeah, that's true. The Alexis proc from the Tempest Surin. Now, at this point, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, this is going to be, ooh, the double
There's another
basket.
one.
Who does he focus here? Falconeer Quarry. Okay.
Yeah, Falconer Clary is going to be that one source of crowd control on the side
Yeah.
of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that, so they just, okay, so resists here. The other thing too is once Falconeer Quarry gets like to late game, if this was like a speedier Falconeer Quarry, like Falconeer Quarries can like literally solo your team. Especially late game when like the damage and everything ramps up, because it's like one good bird into like a 50% CR push proc and you just dumpstered all over your opponent. Now this is pretty, the Sage Ball is getting into a pretty dangerous spot here.
He does have that AoE sleep up again.
The T-Surin has solo potential though, with or not solo, but with the FCC.
Right. Duo
Especially since she's
potential.
on lifesteal.
Yeah, we do have the S3 here from the
I would
Tempest
see
Surin,
the
though.
S3 right here. There's not much point to go for it, I don't feel like.
Yeah, and he opts not to.
Yeah, wait for the defense buff and buffs to go away and try to get a greater attack soul burn.
Right. Because especially the later you get, that greater attack soul burn is just going to just destroy things. So
Exactly.
he opts for the S1 here.
Sage Ball's kind of letting him down.
A little bit.
I would have tried to skill.
Ooh, the soul burned bird into the Sage Ball. I'm pretty sure that Sage Ball's just, yeah, Sage Ball's dead. Pushes DN forward crazy huge.
Yeah, but right here you'll see they're both off buffs now.
Yes.
She'll put the barrier, but it won't have defense buff on either. So now greater attack,
soul burn basket. Oh,
So
let's see how much damage this does. This is actually, oh, that's actually surprisingly less damage than I thought that it would do.
I wonder if he sacrificed some damage stats in order to obtain that lifesteal.
That's
Probably.
very, very possible, yeah, because I would have felt like at this point in the game, right, that would have done way, way more damage. Now War Champs is just going to cycle the DN Falconeer Quarry and the Ross, and I don't think that there's too much that Moozy can do here, unfortunately. I think that they're just going to wear them down, right? Because even though we're going to get the stealth here...
We're at Frenzy 8.
We're at Frenzy 8. Like, at this point, I don't know, though. Like, if Tempest Surin gets a greater basket here and then just, like, deletes deletes the Falconeer Quarry, could change things up a bit. I don't know, though.
Raz S3 is on cooldown. He's about to send that out to your defense buff back up.
That's true. No basket. Oh, wait, hold on. It's Falconeer Quarry. So, yeah, no basket.
No basket. Free-to-play basket.
Free-to-play basket. Pretty sure that...
Shield.
I mean, you got two bleeds on there, but I don't think that's going to do enough. I think that War Champs definitely is going to... Yeah, you got the S3... You got the S3. This is going to break out of... It did break her out of stealth, but back into stealth. But I'm pretty sure right here, FCC's just dead. DN's going to just... Between the DN and the... Oh, and you got the Salmon Gamer Unity set Ross is winning it. War Champs beat the angriest player in Brazil. Unfortunately, today... Moozy's anger did not come out ahead. Good games though. Really, really awesome seeing Sage Ball picked. That was definitely a huge pickup. I really liked that one.
Yeah, I think the big turning point was I think he should have skill 2'd instead of trying to skill 1 the flurry, right? That last turn when then he got flurry defense broken into the ball dong. I think that was his like one opportunity.
So do we have Ozekier and Vinnie. We do not have Borah yet in here, but we'll do Ozekier and Vinnie, and then I will ping everybody one more time for New Yorker and Borah, and then unfortunately we will have to move forward with those fights, but Ozekier and Vinnie. Rikazo, apparently you are going to get kicked if you lose this fight. However, Vinnie, very, very strong. The Epic7 International Facebook group man of the year picked to win this tournament. We're going to start this one out.
So there's a pick that Rikazo has that I really, really want to see. I don't know if we're going to see it yet, but he has been working on some sauce, so hopefully we do see that today.
By the way,
First
chat,
round's kind of dangerous to try new things at.
It is real tough because it's like you want to. Okay, so we see a Tempest Surin ban and we see the Flitica ban.
Oh, with Vinnie being the playstyle. Well, first pick FCC. Okay, never mind. I retract my thought.
I wonder if he's fought Rikazo on ladder. I do know he has a pretty nice Tempest Surin.
It's very possible. Not only that, but I mean, with Tempest Surin being so prevalent now, as well as very, very strong in the right comp with the right, setups, not necessarily a bad ban. Also, Tempest Surin, pretty good against Anti-Cleave.
Yes, that's what my original thought was.
Yes. And we know Vinnie likes to be fast. So we see the RB pickup. So I'm pretty sure. Ooh, what is it? This is an interesting.
I think I know exactly what's happening here.
Yeah, I think I have an idea. But
I'm excited for this one.
This is the Big Smo special, actually.
The Big Smo special. Vinnie stealing the strats. Big Smo is like, hey, wait, I had that copyrighted. What are you doing, Vinnie?
We're gonna have a lawsuit after this tourney.
Lawsuit. Throwdown 1v1 at the finals. So we're taking Ozekier taking some time. Ooh, we see a Syngelica pick up.
Not the most popular, I would say, in terms of dealing with RB. But...
For sure. And when we see a little Queen Charlotte pick up, now I really like little Queen Charlotte. One of the reasons is not only does she do a lot of damage to a predominantly dark team over here, but literal walking adamant shield. Ooh, okay. CDOM, and we see the Watcher Shuri pickup for the speed imprint. And, well, for a lot of damage too, right? So,
I guess that's for one-shotting the Ruel / LQC, depending on the position he needs to be in.
Right. Although the problem is, who was the fast one here? Ooh, a Broman pickup.
Yeah, so you can test the speed.
Who's the fast one here? Do we see a... Oh, wow, they were quick on that one.
They instant both.
So, Charles, Broman, gone. Who is...
See how fast this Syngelica is.
Yeah, same. So that Arby's insanely fast and comes out with a double basket. Is this just over?
If he would have burned that, I think he might have.
I think it's over.
I'm pretty sure that it is actually, because she's gonna soul burn the.
I think.
So the LQC's gone. We're gonna see the FCCS3. Then we're going. Ooh, nice.
Oh, CDOM's gonna take another turn.
CDOM is okay. So Ruel's gone here. Yeah, Ruel's gone. Syngelica's gonna do her thing, but I'm pretty sure that CDOM just deletes a Tywin, and then we sit here for 2 turns while we wait for Syngelica to. Okay, so a Tywin is gonna S3. He's gonna stun everybody. We're gonna see a Syngelica a Tywin duo as he kills. Nope. We're gonna see RB get a greater basket here, and Ozekier is going. Ozekier, just make him wait the 2 turns.
All right, I have not seen Vinnie do that before. But
that was actually crazy, Vinnie. For real though, how you gotta DM me how fast that RB is though. Like that was I didn't know who was going to come out first. Do we think that the Charles was probably like 250, 260 speed?
Yeah, I was thinking the Charles was 260.
Okay.
But the RB was probably about 250, 260. Okay,
yeah. I kind of figured that that was how fast it was going to be. So it's okay. No, you are fine, Bulb. I need to get a hold of. I'm going to ping Borah, and I'm going to ping New Yorker. Borah.
I brain farted at the beginning of that, and I said soul burn the RB, but I didn't realize. I thought he banned the CDOM, so that if he would have soul burned, he would have straight inted. But it worked super well, and the Sashay also helped push him up. That turn cycling was insane.
Apparently, Swamp is recruiting as well for you there, Ozekier. Maybe want to get in before Washable hits that button. Ooh, I'm interested to see Vinnie versus Bulb. That's the next one that Vinnie's got to go in. So we're waiting. Gonna give a couple minutes to New Yorker as well as Borah. Otherwise, we are going to just have to give Liminal the free win, unfortunately, and as well as Louds. So I did ping the both of them. So I'm gonna see if they hop in here really quickly. But a lot of people, right, they were like, yo, this is gonna be a snore fest, bruiser sleeper tournament. But we've actually seen some just insane matches. That DPS Dizzy though, that DPS Dizzy was crazy. Also, I love your big chonkers walking across the keyboard, Deity.
Dude, he's jumped up 3 times. I can't keep him off.
big chunkers. Deity looks so sexy. I might convert because of how he looks. I mean, I don't disagree with you. Deity definitely rocking it today. I like that his headset matches his hat.
Yeah, my mom picked them out for me.
Aw, your mom did? That's cute. What, the hat or the headset?
Both.
Both. Deity's mom, you're the real MVP here today.
She's OP.
Deity's mom, OP. OP. So neither one of them has gotten back to me on Discord. So
They can't blame me now, though, that I said 2.
that's true.
Currently 2, and they're still not here.
You are completely correct. Well, it's not. We got 7 minutes, right? But I did tell them 15 minutes beforehand.
Yep, so it's on them now. I refuse responsibility.
That's right. Can your cat do the cat jam emote?
Yeah.
He can. Hold on, let me try to get him back.
Nice. So definitely neat picks, right? I was excited to see the Fire Litica. I'm sad that it didn't make it through. But you're right, Assassin Sid, just really strong. The problem though with Assassin Sid is balancing the damage along with the speed, right? Because it's like, yeah, you can build a 300 speed Assassin Sid, but if it hits like a wet noodle, you know, what's it?
Kind of useless.
Yeah, especially
It's hard to fit into a lot of team comps, right?
yeah, you know, and if you can't just straight kill them, if they're running like any sort of immunity, right? You just cool, you're fast, but you're not really doing much, right?
And that's why I really like the slow cleave with Blue Rose, because like you can't really ace hit that because Blue Rose is pretty hard to one shot. Most Blue Roses are built pretty bulky. They're a knight, so they can hold like the knight artifacts if they choose so, like the adamant shields, the Oriuses. So like I think Acid really shines versus like the single target boosters like A-Lots and stuff like that.
Yeah, because even Broman, Sid can't push Broman back, so if your Broman's on immunity, it doesn't do much.
Yeah, no, 100%. Okay, let me see. I am going to give them, did they ping me in Discord? Otherwise we are going to
Chat, what's your favorite match so far?
Okay, Borah is going to be in here, so we will go to that match afterwards. But yes, what's chat's favorite match at the moment?
I think most are gonna say the Dizzy one, but
That one was really actually pretty crazy.
I always love seeing like the DPS Dizzy. It makes me reminisce of when she first got released, and you would fight these Dizzies on arena defense. They'd be super fast, and you saw that they had like 0 HP, and you knew that you were gonna die to the skill 3. The good old days. Now it's all just FCC, Rylet, Rowana, like bleh.
yeah, that's the DPS Dizzy. Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely was awesome. I've ran into there's somebody Light runs a DPS Dizzy team as well, like real fast, high damage. And I remember like the first time I ran into that, I was just kind of like, I was like, oh, this probably won't be too bad. And the Dizzy just dumpstered me. And I was just like, that's amazing, actually. But we are waiting for, did Borah popped in? Okay, so we are good to go for this fight.
Okay, good.
We are good. So we're going to start Louds versus Borah.
This should be a very good fight.
It should be, yeah. I definitely have seen Borah fight in tournaments before. I'm looking forward to this one.
They were so fast.
So fast. We got an FCC and we have a Rylet ban. Now, one of the things with FCC bans is that sometimes goes into cleave. So we got the RB first pick. RB Flitica. So we're seeing cleave and leave, boys. Gotta go fast. Louds has been waiting. He's like, I'm done. Boom. I know everything I'm picking. Going fast, boys. So we see a Broman pickup. The Broman. So we got a Tywin. We've got Broman. Both very toxic. Can this Broman, though... Can this Broman actually win this time, though? That is the real question here.
He's thinking hard.
So we were going really fast. Now we slowed down a bit. So we see a Basar pickup. This is a very interesting draft from Borah here. You've got some speed, so we've got an Oxlots and a C-Dom. Very typical, very cookie-cutter cleave team from Louds. Now, the question is, what is going to be the last threat, right?
The double speed contest from Borah.
Yeah.
Makes me question.
Do we see... Yeah, do we see, like, speed imprints come out here? So we see a K-Run. Ooh.
We see the anti-cleaving K-Run. I like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has that other anti-cleave unit built.
Very possible. I mean, if he's going to potentially speed contest and bring anti-cleave, I think that there's probably another anti-cleave unit in the toolbox here, so that way he's got all of his bases covered.
Mm-hmm.
Dizzy.
Okay.
Interesting.
Like
Ooh, and a Briar Witch Assyria.
I like that pick a lot.
I do as well. I'm interested to see how this Briar Witch Assyria is built. It's got to be damage, because I mean that's his other threat, right?
It could also be like almost utility based, right? High speed to kind of push that C-Dom as a secondary, another way to push.
That's fair, and then you just lap a bunch with that. So we see the Flitica and Broman. Is he gonna just straight rely on the K-Run?
Yeah, I guess, and hope that the Bryceria doesn't put unbuffle on him.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
dangerous game.
So we push the Berseria forward. So this is going to be tough right here, right? So we got the Soulburn S3, and I'm interested to see how much damage this does.
A lot.
It just deleted that team. By the way, for those of you out there who were like, you know what? I'm pretty sure that Bryceria was not worth a pickup because you can't cleave with Bryceria. Louds just showed you that you're wrong.
Wow.
That was
a lot of damage.
Actually insane. I don't know that Flex Tape could fix that much damage, actually. Borah? Well, thank you.
These matches are so fast.
So fast, dude. That was insane. That was actually insane damage. I'm pretty sure that had to be like 700 crit damage. Bryceria.
I'm full of. Can you DM me those stats?
Yeah, seriously, like, wow, you're gonna have to put those stats up in Discord somewhere, because that was actually insane. All right, well, okay, so we still don't have New Yorker, right? So let's take a quick intermission.
That sounds amazing.
Grab some water, and then we will start with the next round of the tournament. These are going to be best of threes. So these are going to be, it's going to be a little bit longer, a little bit sweatier, right? So
I gotta turn my fan on, it's hot.
Cool.
Here.
Yeah, no, same. But anyways, guys, we will be back in 5 minutes. So make sure that you guys are back here, and yeah.
Ozekier.